Our Prime Minister visited China after 7 years for the SCO summit, which was held in the first week of September. Modi attended this meeting after the visit of their foreign minister to India because there is a motive behind it. Because we have to now cozy up to China also because of their strengths, and also, like I had spoken, to form a Asian triad, that is India, China and Russia. Even Putin attended this meeting because we all need to stand up against Trump's arm twisting methods which he is doing by tariff warfare. He has already put 50% tariffs on India. He is threatening China with tariffs. He is threatening Russia with sanctions. So what does he think himself to be? His MAGA, or Make America Great Again, is good for his country, but he is not understanding that by putting tariffs, he is putting his people into problems, because what China, India gives is quality products at much lower rates what the Americans can produce. So they will have lot of high cost items because their production agencies also cannot make up for the losses, because we are about 20% of the American market. So in the SCO, what all were discussed, basically even China, for a change, condemned the Pahalgam attack, and everybody talked about counter-terror activities. But in this case again, we will have to take China's statements with a pinch of salt, because they are supporting Pakistan in all aspects, militarily, diplomatically and also financially. Then Laos was accepted as a partner country, and the total strength of SCO is about 27, that is 10 members including India and 17 partners. Then Global Governance Initiative was also proposed to promote sovereign equality, multilateralism and a just global order. This is basically to have the world as one family, one future, so that everybody can grow together instead of having a unipolar world, and call out to have a multipolar world with everybody moving forward together. Then promotion of cultural and social values, where it welcomed the United Nations General Assembly resolution against glorification of Nazism, neo-Nazism, racism and xenophobia. It reaffirmed people-to-people engagement and the importance of mutual respect and collaboration amongst member states. It also condemned military actions in Gaza and Iran and emphasized inclusive governance in economy in Afghanistan for lasting peace. It also talked about roadways for economic growth, for the SCO Development Bank to come up, so that there can be bilateral trade, multilateral trade and investments, so that everybody can economically also grow. Each country has its own economic growth in a proper cumulative fashion. The SCO has a major role in global multilateralism because it is expanding its geopolitical reach, and it has grown beyond Central Asian origins and represents about 23% of the global GDP and 42% of the world's population. Its widening memberships and partnerships, that is the Turkey, which is a NATO member, has also been as a partner of SCO. showcases its ability to challenge traditional Western alliances. But then here again, Turkey has proved to be against India. It also calls to the global south to join up and be a part of this growth forum. So there is space for everybody so that everybody can grow as one, which is the aim of this forum. Then it acts as a connectivity catalyst in Central Asia, fostering corridors and projects like the International North-South Transport Corridor and the Chabar Port with enhanced trade and trust. The SCO Business Council and Interbank Consortium push forward multilateral economic projects. It is also giving a platform for civilization and development cooperation. India's initiatives within the SCO, startups of traditional medicines, Buddhist heritage, digital inclusion are part of it and has shown potential to grow beyond governments and foster people to people tie. And then here again, there is an inclusive development which is aligning with the aspirations of the global south. Then also UN institutions are being asked for inclusion of the SCO members so that it is not only an Western alliance but also the Asian countries can be part of these initiatives, so that again, what I have been stressing on, the growth can be multi-dimensional for every country. But then there are certain challenges, because here China and Russia are major economies which are pushing their ideologies to the other countries. Their projects like the PRI and the CPEC, for which India is against, stand out as a challenge in this aspect. And then due to China's strength in this forum has caused a little heartburns amongst the members, because the frameworks which have been constituted are not very strong and need more lateral understandings and development and more communication between all the nations without China trying to put forth their ideology. So here India has a major role, because other than these two countries, India is also a strong economy and is moving fast ahead. So the role here is it can offset China's domination to some extent. Then the connectivity projects which India is fostering, like the IMEC and all, are challenging or are standing up against the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor or the Belt Road Initiative. Here again, India has put forward its thoughts in this forum against the string of pearls where Chinese presence is there in the Maldives, Sri Lanka, South China Sea, Bangladesh, which creates security problems for India's regional arena, and India counters this string of pearls or necklace of diamonds, whatever it is called. But then again, SCO is an anti-West forum, and India doesn't want to be anti-West or pro-Asia extensively, because we have always stood for non-alignment and ahimsa. So we do not want to side with any bloc, but side with what is good for the world, what is right. So here, to counter the West, India has tried to conjure up a triad, and then it basically wants development in trade and to stand up against Trump's arm twisting, and also carry on its friendship with Russia, which has stood by India in times of thick and thin. So today, if Russia is in problem, India has done nothing wrong but only bought its oil and sold it to the European countries, or the Saudi would have sold oil at a much higher rate. So India has played quite a balancing act, and then with China also it wants the border management to be resolved amicably, and we will have to watch every step of China so that things stay balanced and we all move forward as one, and also the world becomes multipolar so that there are different global dynamics. So let us see in future what happens. So keep watching my channel so that you can benefit with whatever little bit of analysis that I do and try to give it to you. Jai Hind.